All right, Earth signs, how you doing today? Welcome into your weekend reading. I got Charlie here. I got Mr. Charlie right here. Hopefully you're doing great too. Let's see what's going on for you. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what comes through. Any zodiac signs that do show up, I will take a look at those in the extended. So you don't have to be with that person or anything like that. It's just additional energy, additional knowledge for those of you who cross over into those zodiac signs. All right, let's see where we go. If you're looking for more information about your own zodiac signs and your own birth chart, I have a class. I'll put a little link there that you can't. That's a link sound for those of you unfamiliar. Oh my God. All right, let's see where we go here. Silly. Okay. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. Collaboration is like a big key here. The universe wants to co-conspire with you. Collaboration. Collaborating with the universe, but also collaborating with other light workers. I feel like you've done something, you've created something, and now it's time to like branch it out. It's time to move into bigger arenas. So what you've done up until now is just a foundation. I feel like you are getting to the next level here. And it's almost like, you know, that very famous painting on the, oh God, the painting on the ceiling, right? With God and Adam touching each other's, right? You know, that famous painting. This is where we're going here. This is like, okay, I'm reaching out for the divine. I'm reaching out for the next level. And it's like a synapse. I'm getting like a synapse or like a flame, like a big Ace of Wands energy here. There's something here about knowing that you have come as far as you can on your own, or coming as far as you can on this certain path. So there is an ending, but there's a new beginning. There's never an ending without a new beginning. So it's like you're reaching out for the hand of the divine right now. All right, so let's see. Sistine Chapel. Oh my God. All right. I know. Six of Wands underneath. 10 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Hierophant. Knight of Swords. 4 of Wands. Queen of Wands. The Sun. The 7 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. All right, so it does feel a little bit like there's some backtracking here. Like we have come to a close. We have come to an end. Tens, as beautiful as this is, has an ending to it. It's an ending of a cycle. And I feel like some of you, if you are moving from this very lovely, okay, 10 of Cups and Sun here, this is about like wanting to hold on to that. I'm getting this image of like, you come back every single summer with the family and everything like that. And when the kids are little and all of that's going on, every single summer seems like a little bit of an expansion of the childhood. But at one point we tip over into being a teenager and being in high school and college. And it's a different experience. It's not better. It's not worse. It's just different. Okay. And I feel like some of you are feeling like the past is the thing to hold on to, but I'm here to tell you the past is the thing to let go of. You've created something. You don't need to keep revisiting it. It's something that you have, something that you are. And there's no need to run back to it. I feel like if you're running back to something, there's ego here. And really, we're looking about pursuing something in the future. We're looking about planting the seeds for the future here. And the 4 of Wands in the next 4 weeks, really moving into it. I feel like this Hierophant and this Queen of Wands and this King of Pentacles, there could be a closure of a relationship, or a closure of an idea about a relationship, Knight of Swords, that is holding you back in the past. For example, if you have closure with a person that you have been with for a long time, there's this desire to escape into the moments when it was really good. But I feel like what's being asked of you instead is like, hey, take that with you as you move forward into this new thing. Don't look back at the past as if the past is the only place where happiness resides, or where, what I want. Well, what I want was back there, right? Like where happiness resides. I'm thinking about an episode of Law and Order. Okay, because everything goes back to Law and Order for me. Really, there's an episode about everything, because they did it for a million years. So there's an episode where this soap star, this is very early in the series, I think it's maybe season 1, 2, or 3. A soap star gets attacked in the park, in Central Park, and loses her voice, like she's choked or something like that, and loses her voice. She's an actress, right? She's an actress. And so her whole thing in the show, in the episode, is that her life is over. And every time I see that episode, which has been a few times, I always think to myself, it's a passage. It's a rite of passage to move away from a thing that has you in a cycle of no growth. She definitely, I mean, if you've ever watched soap operas in your life, you know that there's fits and starts of progress, but they essentially keep you in this sense of like, it's never finished, or it's never really happy, or it's never really done, or it's never really. And I feel like because there's a sense of finality here, even though it's happy, right? 10 of Cups and the Sun. I feel like there's this sense of nostalgia for running back to something, and you might be seeing it incorrectly. You might not even be seeing it. You might be romanticizing it a little bit by running back and being like, oh, that was when it was good. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't feel like it's a good idea to stay in that past. I feel like the Six of Wands is then like going, okay, well then let's go forward with this. Let's take what's really good from this and let's plant the seeds of the future. 7 of Pentacles. It's going to take a little bit of patience, a little bit of communication. Some of you may be finding a teacher, someone coming across your path that's really going to help you. And, it's light grows brighter by lighting another, that there's some fuse that's lit. It's lit, man. There's some beautiful, the planting has been made. The fuse has been lit. There's some beautiful eventuality that's coming here, and not too distant a future. If you stop running back to the past and just stand still for a little bit, okay? And stand still in the joyous memory, the boxing up. Okay, so like if you're a little kid, I remember I did this. You probably did this. Again, I'm having these images of summer. I had this little pink and white dress that I loved. And when I was little, when I was like 3, 4, 5, I didn't grow. And there was actually a lot of worry around that in my family, because I'm an adopted kid and they worried that it was like a failure to thrive kind of thing. And there was probably something about that, about staying in that little energy, because as a child, like, you really are growing by leaps and bounds compared to when you're an adult. Like, your whole body is turning over, like every year you're growing like 6 inches, you're doing a lot of growing. And there's a lot to it that, you can't keep wearing the pink and white dress. Like, after those 3 years, I was wearing that pink and white dress every summer for 3 years. And then when I got to school, when I got to like 1st and 2nd grade, whoop, all of a sudden I started growing and changing and everything like that. I wasn't a baby anymore. I wasn't a little toddler or little child anymore. I was growing. And there's a temptation here to go back to kindergarten and nursery school, where there's such a lovely, nurturing energy about it. And stepping into I don't know why all these well, I guess it's because it's September. All these school metaphors are showing up about getting to the next level, moving into the next grade, taking what you've learned and moving into the higher place. This feels like a quantum leap. Okay? Quantum leap to me. 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I'm enjoying the present, being super present in the moment. I'm not running back to a thing I might have romanticized. Because, now I'm going to jump ahead to be like 16. Like, doesn't everybody want to go back to being 16? No, they don't, for various reasons. But there's also, if you, on the other hand, if you loved being 15, 16, 17 or whatever, then there's a sense of like, maybe you have a sense of being cared for. Maybe you have a sense of excitement about the next chapter. Maybe you have those kind of things. Maybe that was a beautiful time in your life. A lot of people, it wasn't a beautiful time in their life and they just wanted to get away from it. But for either one of those scenarios, there's something important to take from those foundational experiences forward into this new beginning here. And I see passion here with the Queen of Wands. I see financial gain with the King of Pentacles here. I see the Taurus energy. It's like you're really living who you are and what you want to create. You're really now living that based on a foundation, a good, solid, and happy, joyful foundation. So right now we're planting these seeds. I'm getting a lot of spirit chills on this one. It's really, right now it is about staying present in the moment. And there is a call. You might be putting out a call for a teacher. Okay? Like, I do believe that when you're on a spiritual journey, when you're going inward toward the soul, it is advisable to have a guide. And so I feel like that's what's happening here. There's passion expanding and there's finances expanding. So I'm going to keep going. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And if you are, we'll talk about that more in the extended. All right, so welcome, Earth signs. There's a link below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.